make, it's kind of like for young kids or like adolescents and just like motherfuckers growing up that's like looking for purpose. It's like the type of people that bypass all the bullshit like money and drugs and like the baddest bitch and all those things that people put in fashion. My music is about opposite of that. It's about the shit you can't see. It's about peace. It's about like where do you go to start to get peace. It's about not knowing. It's about trying to become okay with not knowing. My purpose for making music is just to help little niggas like me, you know, growing up trying to figure it out. I don't claim to know it all or nothing like that, but you know, I feel like if my music can spark something in your head or in your soul, you know, to be yourself, then that's why I do it for. I see music taking me far, you know. And when I say far, I'm speaking like my standards. And my standards of far is just it's putting a dent in society, you know. It's like putting a dent in society and making motherfuckers go the opposite way. Like I want when a motherfucker hear me, I want him to be listening to my music, and I want him to pull up to a red light at 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock p.m. And I want him to look like shit. Ain't no cars coming. It ain't no cars coming. Like ain't no traffic. This street dead. And when he hear my song, I want him to run the red light. You know. And what I mean by that is just I want motherfuckers to understand that society, you know, it's important, but it's also something called your soul and like something that a direction and your soul set of rules. And I just want motherfuckers to listen to my music and take to that. You know, I want when you hear my music and when you put it in your ears, whether you at work or whether you meditating, I want you to listen to my music and feel a sense of direction and a sense of like you got a chance. You know? I don't want you to feel trapped. Yeah, because sometimes I'll be feeling like that. I plan on separating myself, just basically doing what I'm doing, you know, staying true to myself and not really seeking peace because like as I kind of learned like seeking, that's bullshit. I just feel like instead of seeking peace, I feel like just being peace and every day just living who you are, you know what I mean? So like me separating myself is just learning how to articulate that. So it's like easy to articulate the physical world, but I live in a different realm. I live in an invisible realm. I live in a realm where the things that matter we can't see, and we all live in that realm. You feel me? We all live there. So it's me learning how to articulate that. It's me learning how to articulate it. Cause like that's it's like I'm trying to articulate the realm that I'm in, which is invincible, but I'm trying to use physical. I'm trying to use society. You know, what society taught me, which is words. I'm trying to use that to articulate something that you can't see. You know, and that's hard, which is why that's my purpose of life. Is like it ain't no ending to this shit. You feel me? It ain't no magic answer. You know, it's just getting up every day and going. could tell a 14-year-old watching me anything, I'd tell him to be himself. And then I'd tell him, before you think you being yourself, I want you just to peel back any layers that people told you how to be you, and I just want you to get to the core of you, you know, and be that person, and don't stop being that person. I think the conscious never grows. It gets enlightened, but it never grows. It's almost like you got a cherry, and then you got the is it the rise, the thing in the middle of the cherry? Your conscious is that nut in the middle of the cherry, right? That always stay the same. But the cherry and the meat grows around the cherry. It's just that nut being enhanced. So I want any 14-year-old listener just to always look in the middle, you know? Look at what made you. Look at the core. That always stay the same. Look at that. I want you to always stay in touch with that. That's what I tell them. My drug of choice, mirtazapine. Yeah, mirtazapine. That's an antidepressant. Like I said, I want to raise my son. I gotta do that. I want to raise my son. I gotta take him. I hate taking my pills, man. But for some reason, it's like I ain't to a point in life where I can go without them. That's touchy. That's touchy for me. You know? I don't know if it's helping me or not. It's like it made me feel, you know, and maybe without it I'm good too. I don't know. Just a fear, you know. It's a fear, and learning how to turn that fear into something beautiful. But right now, my drug of choice, mirtazapine. Yeah. And I do this shit called kratom from time to time. And like, kratom is basically like this powder that you pour into a juice or something, you stir it, and it attack your opioid receptors. That helped me sometimes too. Definitely before I go to sleep, I'll be super high. Be quiet, dude. Shh, shh. Be super high. But yeah, my drug of choice, mirtazapine, man. I can't wait to get off of it. Cause I think depression is fake. I really do think that. I think depression is fake. You know? I think your soul is real. Depression is that's some society shit. That's fake. You know. But like I said, I know things, but you know, sometimes we fail. Sometimes we gotta keep going. When I'm 50, I hope not to be taking on antidepressants. I started off taking, I think, 30 milligrams of it. I'm down to, then I went to 15, and then I split them in half, so now I'm at 7 milligrams, and it's like, I can't wait to get to 0 milligrams, you know? But it's a work in progress.